Okay, cool. I'm so excited. Okay, guys, so we're going to be talking about Muscle Burns Fat, the brand new program that releases next month. We're not going to go into details like specific, all the, nitty gritty about what the actual program is. What we really want to do, because that kind of stuff, guys, you'll find in the infographics, you'll find in the sizzle video, and I'm also going to post a PDF in the Core Crew to give you more intricate details as far as like a timeline and like when the sample workout is and all that kind of stuff. So you'll have that to reference. Really what we want to do is give you guys kind of an inside scoop of what the program's all about, the modifying options, the transformations, the way that Megan trains, like that kind of stuff, so you guys can really understand why we all want to do this program. You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of times, like, none of us have done it, obviously, except Brianna and Casey. So we don't really know the feeling of like, okay, what exactly is it? Or like, why did everybody love it? Like, is this for everybody? You know what I mean? For all fitness levels and things like that. So that's what we really want to cover on this call. But here's the thing, guys, in the chat section, if you have questions, if they're talking about something and you have more of a question about it, feel free to ask it. That's what this call is all about. That's what this is for. So ask the questions in the chat. Oh, I see something in the chat now. Can't see anyone's video. Hopefully there's no screen share. You can't, I don't know what's up with Zoom lately. You can't see anything still, Marcia? No, I don't know.
All right, so just as you said that, Carrie, oh, there, you just showed up. Oh, look at that.
I don't know. There's the weird thing.
You work your magic every time.
See, exactly. Like it works now. But so hopefully this works and hopefully that everyone hears everything. And like I said, use the chat option if you have a question or if you want a little bit more details. These are the girls to ask. They're in the test group. We're lucky enough to have people on our team that have experienced this program already. So sit back, get excited. Our goal here is to get you all excited to do this program and to really make you guys understand why you want to get other people to do it right along with you. And we're going to be doing this also as a team-wide challenge group. And that's something that I did want to let you guys all know. Super exciting. It's a really great way for people to start a new program together with a huge group of motivated, not only yourself and your team maybe, but all of the coaches. So that's another opportunity that we're going to be doing on July. This is one cool date, one big date that we wanted to talk to you guys about. And of course, I have to pull up my thing here because I didn't write it down. But so the program launches to coaches on July 7th, but we want people to be able to have an opportunity to get their orders in and to get their materials and things like that. Hopefully they're bod ropes, but even if they don't have them right away, and we'll get into a little bit more about bod ropes from the girls here, but that's one of the things that comes with MBF. So in order to kind of give people a little bit of a grace period to get their materials, get excited, maybe get them into like a prep week, we're going to be starting the actual challenge group on July 13th. Sorry, guys. So July 13th. So mark that down. So July 13th will be the official start, but it launches on July 7th. So obviously we're going to start promoting it like, whenever, for me personally, guys, just so you know, my marketing strategy, if once I lock in Success Club, then I'll start marketing the next program because clearly they can't buy it right now. They can't access it right now. So if you haven't locked in Success Club, and you start marketing it and people want it, then yes, Facebook challenge group. Sorry guys, freezing. So that's that. So that's really the only dates that we're going to be too particular about. And the rest of it, we're just going to hear about their experience and you guys can ask questions and we'll give you more intricate details throughout the next couple of weeks about the program until it actually officially launches. We'll be providing you guys in the Google Drive as well. In the Core Crew Google Drive, there'll be a folder called MBF. You can access that and go to it, like refresh it. Check to see when things are added. We're always going to add things. Casey and Brianna are going to add things. We're going to have transformations, things like that in that page where you can use. We'll have IG stories that you can use to promote things. Fun. Rosie's right next to me. Sorry, guys. Okay, so anyway, all right, so here we go. I'm going to start off. I'm going to, Brianna, if you're okay to start talking, that would be wonderful. We know that you're the official. We know you are too, Warren. I'm so excited to see you there. I see you. Hi, Casey.
How are you?
I'm so happy to hear from you too. So we got lots of guys that want to hear from you too. So I'm excited. Thank you for being on here. But we're going to start with Brianna. So really, Brianna, if you could just take a little bit of time just to give you your overall thoughts on the program, why you loved it so much, what maybe kind of made it a little bit different than some of the other programs that you've done, and just why you think we should all do it. We would love to hear from you.
So I am blown away. I think this program, Megan is incredible to begin with, but really her theme, and she just started marketing this, so if you've been paying attention, you've seen it. Her theme throughout all of this is despite all obstacles, and that really is, I mean, for 2020, it's been a hell of a year. And this program specifically, I feel like is just, it couldn't have come out at a better time, because this is the only program I've experienced so far where you're able to get a little bit of control back. With most trainers, you know, even if it's a timed interval, you're still going at their pace. This is the opportunity where you have to be in competition with yourself. You get to push yourself as hard as you can, get as many rounds in when you're doing AMRAPs. For our EMOMs on Saturdays, you get to like push yourself to, I mean, I'm super competitive, so I would try and get mine done before the 40-second mark. And that'll all make sense as you start to understand this. But I think that's especially my marketing strategy as well to our people, is like, this is the only, this is the opportunity that we have to really just get some control back and feel really accomplished within like 30 minutes. So that's personally what I've loved the most about all of this. But I think it's just something that you, at any fitness level, I mean, it's super easy to modify. And the really, really cool thing is being able to see it come out in a new format Beachbody's trying out. So that'll be fun to see how that comes out too.
Can you explain like what that format is? I've seen a bunch of things posted about it and stuff like that, but like, can you guys give us like a little bit of inside scoop about that, or you're not allowed to?
Yeah, no, they posted about it. So it's actually going to be set up like a Zoom call. So all of Megan's backup people, like her cast, is in their own living rooms, and it'll zoom into them. So like if she's referencing a modified move, she'll kind of minimize, and that person will become larger so you can see it more clearly. But I mean, it's kind of, unfortunately, it is what it is with COVID. They couldn't film everybody together, but it's also pretty cool to have this new format to experience. I mean, the whole time we've been working out with Megan in her living room, so.
That's cool. I mean, hey, like you said, it's life. It's real life. I mean, it's real.
Mm-hmm.
That's, doesn't get more real than that. I mean, it's a part of our history. You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely going to be like, that's the program that was created during COVID, and that's kind of cool. You know what I mean? It's a little bit unique. It's a little bit different. I'm sure Megan's probably like, geez, of course this had to happen. It's the best time of my life. But I mean, hey, you know what? Like, maybe it'll turn into me.
And sorry to cut you off, but you know, she is replicating life of what's going on right now. And you know, like Brianna said, is that your name, Brianna?
Yeah.
You know, she's saying despite all obstacles, and this, you know, of course, happened during her first time out with a, you know, super incredible workout, and she's rolling with the punches. And as someone who, you know, got to jump into this spot because I had the opportunity to take over Casey's spot where she couldn't do it, but it's for a male going into this. I really enjoy the competition of it. Like Brianna said, at the end of the week, they have what she referenced to as EMOM, which is every minute on the minute, which is you're kind of going against yourself, against the 5 or 6 minutes that she gives you at the end to go through as many rounds as possible. And it's a nice tie to the end of the week of all the work that you've, you know, put in, that she's gone through. And so it is a little bit about getting control of yourself and, you know, pushing yourself to limits. And, you know, none of the workout moves that she's posting or that we have to do are incredibly challenging. The really basic moves, she does compound moves, she does asymmetrical moves, symmetrical moves, and she ties a lot of things in nicely together. And she's very clear on her cadence. So she's not going super fast. In both of the programs, the MBF, Muscle Burns Fat, you know, bleeds right into MBFA nicely. And, you know, and Brianna, I don't know if you could speak to this, but as we were going into MBFA, I know I was nervous because I was like, goodness, this is going to be, I don't know how much more advanced this can get, because these workouts are so fast, but they're intense. The cardio and the how she combines it with weights it's a real strong workout in 35 minutes. And I was just kind of nervous about what NBFA was going to look like. And it really is, you learn the moves, you learn the pace from NBF, and NBFA is just, 4 minutes added on to the end of it. And it's Megan minutes. And I don't know if can we talk about that?
I don't know.
I think so. So Megan minutes is something that she adds on at the end of each block in NBFA to tie up, the muscle group that we just finished, killing. And so it's really nice. And then she also incorporates this bod rope, which is a cordless jump rope that the way she integrates it into the program is something that's you'll see when you get into it. But I have nothing but great things to say, and it's not because I'm in the test group. It really is a fast-paced, intense workout that you are pushing yourself at, and she makes it. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say she makes it fun, but she makes it. She's got good energy. Yeah, she's got great energy, and it's just something that you want to go into because each day you're growing and you're getting stronger. And I don't know, I really enjoy it, and I highly recommend it.
Are you going to do it again?
I am. All right. I am. And I want to do Lift 4 with it because there's not a lot of weight training in it, but she does incorporate it on the upper body days. It's with a lot of beach body workouts, they do a lot of the lower body leg moves, the plyometrics and stuff like that. And I'm not a leg person, but it has helped me get stronger in my lower half, which I appreciate. But the workout overall, every workout I'm coming out completely drenched, and that's never happened on any of the other workouts that I've done.
Yes, you'll definitely want your recover. So if you don't have that on auto ship, get it on auto ship now.
So you're saying, like, does all of her cardio workouts have weights?
I was watching back through, like, they're not cardio workouts, and she did like two Q&A videos. And the one thing that she said she wants people to take away is that the priority is weight training. It's not cardio. She said the reason people think it's cardio is because while you're doing the moves with weights, and if you're using weights that are challenging, your heart rate is going up. So people think that's cardio, but she is pretty clear that the priority is weight training. And like when Warren said, there's not a lot of weights, he means like upper body. Like there's one day, I think it's one day that there's upper body, but for guys who like to do shoulders and back and biceps and triceps, like it's in one day. So you'll get it through other moves, but it's not the focus. But every day, you don't use weights on the core days. Well, sometimes you do, like for your core, right, Brianna? You don't really use weights, but
NBFA you do.
What's that?
In NBFA, you add the weight, but in just the first 3 weeks, it's not.
Yeah. So I had written down just a couple things because somebody asked her, like, what do you want to share with the masses? And she said what she wants to hit home is people realize that the priority is weight training. It's not cardio. You're lifting heavy, so your heart rate is up. It's not cardiovascular training though.
Okay.
And she said that the key between like NBF and NBFA is to increase your weights. You should be, if you're not tired, if you're not, to increase your weights. She reminds me a lot of Joel from Lift 4. Like Joel was all about form, not necessarily the number of reps, but that your form should be on, because if your form isn't on, you're not getting the gains that you're supposed to get. And then she talks about that a lot too, like with recovery. If you don't take the time to recover during the workout, so on those days when you have, I don't remember, I can't keep it straight if it's AMRAP or EMOM, there's all these acronyms, but you have like a minute to do a certain number of a move, and if after 40 seconds you're not done, you stop anyway, because she wants you to have that 20 seconds to recover. And she said you could push through the whole minute, but then when you start the next minute, you are going to be tired and your form's going to be off. So she absolutely focuses on form, and she focuses on the importance of letting your body recover and not thinking that more is better.
Right. She focuses on quality, not quantity.
Yeah, exactly. She's awesome. Like, she's super smart. You can tell that like weight training is her thing, and she really understands the body. I mean, I know they all do. I'm not saying that they don't, but she's very smart trainer, and when you're listening to her and you're training with her, you 100%, like she talks about science. Like you can't deny the science of how your body is going to respond to exercise and eating well and proper form and recovery. Like there's science behind it, and she talks about that. And for me, I like that. I'm like an information kind of person, and I'm a Googler. I Google everything, so I like that, and I like the fact it sounds like she does the same thing. Like she's just really smart. So she's got good energy. She's super positive, and she's got a bright face and a big smile, and you know, she's good.
Yeah. Okay, so basically every single workout pretty much other than core has weights.
Saturdays don't have weights either. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Yes, they do. So yeah, it's Tuesdays and Thursdays. In MBF though, MBFA they add the weights in like your Megan minutes.
Okay, cool.
And for modifier, Carrie, just real quick, because I was just looking. So if you're modifying, she says you just use lighter weights and less range of motion, and maybe your speed is different. So it's not so much that the move is different, but that you're not pushing as hard.
Okay.
Through the move, if that makes sense.
Yep. But is there anyone specifically being a modifier, or she just says that you can modify? Like, is there a particular modifier, or she just tells you what the modification is?
There's not one for this, but there will be one, right, Brianna? I think she said there will be one for the program, but for this, it's just her, and then she shows the modification.
Okay.
They just started filming yesterday for like the final product that we're going to be buying July 7th. So she's doing 2-a-days to bust this out. It's just been crazy.
Okay. Marcia said, is there a timer for each move like Lift 4?
We don't know because we don't have the finished product. There's a lot that is supposed to like pop up on the screen. So what AMRAPs we're talking about, those are Tuesdays, Thursdays. That's as many rounds as possible. And that is, you get a block of moves that you have to rep through as many times as you can in either a 4 or 6 minute block, which is so much fun and it's awesome. But we don't get to see that on the screen. Megan's told us several times that that'll be up there. So we don't know if there'll be a timer. We don't know exactly what's going to be presented to you.
Okay. And how long is that? A minute? AMRAPs?
No. So AMRAPs, so there's AMRAPs and EMOMs, and this is huge with CrossFit. So this is a great like market to target, especially because gyms are still closed. And I believe in our area, there's only like 4 people allowed in a CrossFit gym at a time.
Yeah.
So what AMRAPs stand for is as many rounds as possible. Those are Tuesday, Thursdays, and you get a set amount of moves. She gives you do those moves. Everything's in blocks of work. So you do that block of work. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, those specific moves you use in your AMRAP at the end. And that is the only thing in this whole program that stays consistent week to week. The rest of it has you guessing the entire time, which is so much fun. You cannot get bored. But those core moves that you're doing, she'll tell you, you need to rep that through 4 times, each move 4 times, do 20 bod ropes. That counts as 1 round. And so your goal is to be as the amount of rounds that you're repping through every single time. And as Casey and Warren said, it's 100% on form and taking rest. It's not just going through it just to say, oh, I did it. So that's really fun. And then there's EMOMs, which we touched on, which is the every minute on the minute. And those are Saturdays. Those are the quickest workouts. So 25 minutes in MBF and then 28 minutes, I think, in MBFA. It goes by so quick, and it's just 3 moves. The whole workout's just 3 moves, and it's in blocks of time. So it's so much fun.
Awesome. Sounds awesome. Sounds super fun. Do you guys have any other questions before I just want to have them close out with one super thing, because I'm really trying to get everyone to get to the Emerald call after this, because I know a lot of people, that's going to be an awesome call. It's going to be great training, like specific things you can do to get to Emerald. So I just wanted to wrap it up really quick. There's a lot of people on this call and a lot of people who are going to be watching this call after this that are going for Success Starter. So I would love for you guys to just quickly, I know Warren, if you want to touch on this, that'd be great. If you guys can just take like 2 minutes and just rifle off like why the test group was so much fun, why it was so inspiring, why it was like why, it's added that extra layer of accountability, excitement, energy, all of that kind of stuff, and why you would say to these gals or guys that are going for it, why they really want to lock in Success Starter and get into that next test group. Warren, if you want to go first.
Yeah, I'll go first since, I'm not truly vested all that much in
Yes,
this.
he is. Yes, he is. He just doesn't know it.
But the opportunity to get into a test group, obviously you get to get the feel first of what a new program is coming out, and the connection that you have with the coach or the trainer. They give you an opportunity to have Q&As with them, and you get to really, as I've seen the other coaches trying to communicate with each other, pulling ideas from each other. So there's a lot of networking, a lot of pulling of transformation pictures from each other. And really giving some good tips about things that they've done to get them, into Success Club, or get all the potential clients that you guys are, so much trying to get other people into Beachbody. Being in a test group definitely keeps you accountable, because you want to show that, this program is going to fly off the shelves once it's completed, and you were a part of that. And the excitement and enthusiasm to just get up each morning and push play and share out with the people and the trainers what went well and what you were excited about, and what they might be able to tweak. So it's really neat to be a part of something and have a say in the overall finished product, and think that you're part of the Beachbody team and community, which you all are.
Awesome. Congratulations, Warren. You did a great job getting into that test group. I'm proud of you.
He worked so hard. But he has lost 17 pounds so far, and we still have, how many? We have
Like 4 days.
4 or 5 days left, and then, going to do it again. So it's get results.
Yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations. That's amazing. Okay. What about you, Brianna?
What Warren said was perfect.
Well, thank you.
I
That's
will
it.
say real quick, it's really cool that Danielle and Yvonne got to do the last test group, and then Casey, Warren, and I got to do this one, and we already have people lined up for the next one. And I think because we're in with such different people, we're in with different elite coaches who've done test groups before, we really can pool all our resources and help out and continue to grow as our team to help our new Success Starters really come into it feeling very confident and know what to expect. I appreciate Danielle so much for taking the time to talk to me, so I wasn't so anxious to start.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. And that's a really good point too, guys. Like, it's a huge resource for the team, of course. And this is just like, guys, this is the tip of the iceberg. This was just kind of giving you guys, like, from their mouths, like giving us all the opportunity to hear their excitement and their energy. And clearly they love it, that's what sells me. That's all I need to know. I don't really need to know the intricate details. I want to know that you love it. You feel good, you got results. That to me is what the most exciting thing is. But you're going to get much more details, guys. We're going to have a lot of stuff, like I said, in the core crew Google Drive, and Casey and Warren and Brianna are going to also get resources and stuff like that from the test group. So transformations, testimonials, things like that. We're going to have all sorts of things for us to be able to use to market and share, because they're in the test group. And even just having their energy, like, guys, even after this call, like, use these kind of things to, like, say, like, maybe not now if you're not necessarily going to start promoting it now, but, like, use these things as the catalyst to the excitement for the program. You know what I mean? Like, your excitement, your energy for doing this program is what's going to excel it. And that's what's going to make other people want to do it. It's not necessarily intricate, like there's squats and there's deadlifts and there's that, like, it's not. It's, guys, I have people on my team that done it. They freaking love it. They're excited. They got crazy results. I'm doing it. It's 3 weeks. Who's doing it with me? In reality, that's how you promote the program. But we really wanted to give you guys the inside scoop of, like, why they love it so much and why it's so exciting. And we will 100% give you guys so much more information in the core crew, in the Google Drive, and all of that kind of stuff. So this is just the beginning. We just wanted you guys to just really understand, like, why you want to do this program. You know what I mean? On July, whatever date I said, the Monday after the July 7th. And then, like, and we're going to wrap it up, but I just want to say too, like what Casey had said about the ropes, because I know people were asking, you can do the program without the ropes. So, if we purchase our challenge packs on July 7th, then you don't get your ropes until, like, after you started already. That's okay. You can still do the program. So you can let your customers and your challengers know you can still start the program. And then as soon as you get your shakes, you get your ropes, everything like that, you start integrating them into the program. So that's where we're at. hopefully this helped you guys. Thank you, Brianna and Warren and Casey. Thank you so much, Warren. I know it's a little nerve-wracking, but we really appreciate it. We love hearing from a guy. That's awesome. We're always looking to get more gentlemen into our challenge groups and things like that. We think it's a perfect couples program, clearly. My husband's going to do it with me. He doesn't know it yet, but he's going to do it with me, and it's going to be awesome. And we're going to have other guys in this challenge group. So we're super excited about this. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate all of your time.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
And now we're going to be leveraging over now to the Emerald call. And take that, Jen and Amanda. It's 8:30. So I did it. Thank
Carrie,
you guys so much.
Is that here or that's another link?
It's another link, and I'm going to post it right now in the core group.
Okay.
And guys, I have a 9 o'clock power hour too if anybody wants to hop on.
Yes, and post that in the core crew again too, so if you don't mind.
See ya.
Bye, guys.